And well, YouTube, today's video is going to be on this cut crease realness. I recently wore this look to work and I planned on filming it, but didn't know the direction I was going, and then I came up with this, and then now like I knew the method to the madness, so then I decided to film it. But throughout the whole day that I wore it, I went to a wedding and I was at work. I got a ton of compliments, and so at that moment I realized that I had to film this for you guys. I haven't done a cut crease on here in a while. The last one that I did was my Ochre inspired one. I'm using the Sephora Editorial palette. Quick review before I get into the tutorial, because I really didn't film this video for a review. I love this palette. Of course the camera's washing out because these are not all whites, they're not all the same color, but the palette has tons and tons of colors. You can kind of see it better like that. The palette has tons and tons of beautiful colors. They're super pigmented. I obviously played around with these pinks here. I cannot wait to bring you guys more colorful looks. That is the sole reason why I wanted to purchase this palette. It was a whopping $65, $73 with shipping. It was sold out for a long time, but I still got my hands on it, and I suggest you guys do too. The palette is a little pricey for Sephora, but it's worth it. I will say that it's worth it. Anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get on with the video. Alright, starting off with Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I'm applying this all over my lid with a round, dense brush. Going into the star of the show, I am taking the shade Amy, and I'm working this in my crease as my transition color. The pigment on this is crazy, guys. I mean, seriously, look at that. Going into the shades Ald and Eliza D, I'm going to be deepening up my crease with this. It was kind of cool because it turned into this dark purpley color, which turned out really pretty. The only downside about it is that these are two different depths in the color spectrum, so you have to do a ton of blending. Next, going in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in medium deep. I am using this to cut my crease. You want to use something that's really liquidy, and I'm just following my eyelid shape. I went a little higher because I do have a smaller eyelid space, so this is your opportunity to fake it till you make it. And I am doing a winged out cut crease. Then I went ahead and set my lid with my Mineralized Skin Finish. Now going into the shade Caroline. Now this one was a little hard to work with, so I had to really wet my brush and slide it on to everywhere that I put the concealer for the maximum metallic wet look. Next, going into my NYX Total Drops. I've been loving this foundation lately in the shade Mocha. I'm just blending that out with my 170 brush from MAC. So these next couple parts I'm going to kind of speed up because I already have a highlight and contour video. It is linked in the description box in every video, but basically I am just going in with my MAC Prolongwear NC45 concealer, and I'm highlighting underneath my eye. Whenever I want a super beat face, I go a little heavier on the concealer and a little bit lighter. Making sure to get the size of the nose was like really important for your snatched nose chronicles. I actually have been knowing this, but I didn't know the importance of it until I watched Yuki's video. And if you're not watching Yuki, what are you doing with your life? Here I'm just setting it with my favorite baking powder right now, which is by Bakerie. And now I'm going with my black opal stick and black walnut, and I am just kind of contouring shading, if you will, and blending that out, making sure not to go outside of the line that I drew. I learned to kind of be light-handed with this because this stuff is powerful, okay? Going with the same product, just kind of carving out the nose the way that I would like it. Next, I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs Highliner, and I'm lining my waterline. I love this liner because it's super creamy and it's super waterproof. Then going in with a mixture of Tila and Maisha. I'm using it as a blush, and as you can see, super pigmented. I was like, whoa. The Glow is the Too Faced Light Love Light highlighters, and You Light Up My Life. And I'm just using this to kind of place anywhere I want an extra glow. Then just smudging my waterline with the colors that I have in my transition color. Now just applying some mascara and getting ready for some false lash application. These lashes are by Nema Cosmetics, and I really do love these because they are the invisible band. They're so easy to put on. Going in with Chestnut Lip Liner because who doesn't love chestnut? And I'm lining my lips and shading in the side like I always do. Going in with Self-Aware by MAC, which I believe is limited edition. But y'all remember this one, the Taraji 2 lip gloss to top it off. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a quick one, right? But the focus was on the eyes, and I hope you guys learned something from it. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to always check the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. And I'm still here. Like, seriously, when are you gonna stop feeling yourself? Bye, guys.